Hello everybody, hello, and yes, it is Wednesday, but we're doing a Q&A. So a little bit of what we're going to be doing is we're moving the Q&As to Wednesdays, and we're going to be doing something different on Fridays. So we're going to try it out on the channel and see how everything goes. So if you've not done a Q&A with me before, these are questions that I get usually through email, comments, Facebook, Twitter. Well, not Twitter, X. I don't know if I'm going to continue using that or not. Instagram, things like that. And then we just talk about them. So, how do you deal with boredom and loneliness? So working from home is a mixed bag. You can't sit there and deny that some workplace sociability is awesome. It lets you network. But there are other ways to network. So, for example, everybody knows for the past month and a half, I've been working with Broadpath, and they have their own version of Facebook, which is called Yammer. So there's a lot of interaction that way. There's a lot of emails back and forth that are both social. We have Teams chats, some that are just like happy hours, what it's called. So end of the week, just kind of like, whew, this is how I'm feeling, stressed, blessed, whatever, something in between. I also have a lot of hobbies. So I do love my YouTube channel, and I also garden. I'll be growing flowers next year and tomato plants. This year they really got burnt out real bad. So that was kind of like, But I do love ivy. I do love aloe plants, cactus plants. Of course, I'm in the state of Texas. I gotta love a cactus plant. And so I am going to be doing a lot more plants on the inside of the house, because outside is a little 100 some odd degrees. It's 99 degrees right now. How many applications should I fill out per week? That will depend on where you think you're going. There's a couple of school of thoughts. One is make everything very targeted, so you're only going after certain jobs. Others are like, just throw it against the spaghetti against the wall and see what sticks. And there isn't a right or wrong way to do that, so let's talk a little bit about both of them. The targeted method, so for example, my background is with mostly healthcare companies or retail, doing customer service. Most of my background is in de-escalations, retention, and high-end sales. So a lot of my background on my resume talks about building relationships, problem solving, upselling, or being an advocate for the member. So yeah. Now the other way, the throw it against the wall way, you have like a general resume. You may have one sales, one customer service, maybe one office. I know a lot of people are moving into the claims. So a lot of the insurance companies, and not just health insurance, but like auto insurance, home insurance, life and health insurance, a lot of people are moving into claims because it's less phones. It's not less work, but it is less phones on average. And those tend to pay fairly decently well. So, and then of course, some people are in the financial industry. U.S. Bank is one that people are always talking about because they do start everybody out at $20 an hour. Okay. How many streams of income do you have? I have YouTube. I have my job. I have Amazon KDP. I have Udemy course creations. Sorry about that. Hang on. New Cup. But those are my basic income streams. So when I talk about the money I make, just don't assume it's all from Broadpath. Okay, do you take regular work from home breaks? It depends what you call a break. Now, when I was doing live ops, I was usually working about 6 days a week, and that was a lot. But I had to put money back for taxes and take care of my health and prescriptions and this and that, because they, 1099 does not usually offer benefits. And I'm a diabetic, so money's got to come from somewhere to pay for those health insurance things. How do I know how many hours I worked as a 1099? You got to keep track of it. Now, the company I was with, Live Ops, they would keep track of your talk minutes, and then you would submit them every day, but not the hours worked. So that was something that you would have to keep track yourself. And the usual thing I've always told people, if you're talking 45 minutes out of the hour, that's decent income. Is it easy to turn off your work mode at the end of the day? Yes. That back there is my work computer, and I just turn it off. Y'all see the bed over here, and it really is. During breaks, I get up, take a walk. During lunch, make myself something to eat, sit in the recliner in the living room, chit chat on the phone, check on Facebook, stuff like that. So it's really not hard. I don't take upset people personally. You just got to walk around it. What are some metrics that companies use? So the biggest one is average handle time. Average handle time is the average amount of time you spend on a call over a certain period. That could be per hour, per day, per week, per whatever. Another one is schedule adherence. Now, if you've done any, and I do mean any sort of call center, customer service position, schedule adherence is are you clocking in on time? Are you clocking in from breaks on time? Are you clocking in from lunch on time? Not so much are you leaving on time, because you could be in the middle of a call, but a lot of it is, unnecessary breaks, being late, constantly late, and that can actually get you terminated. Another call metric, if you work in retail, is upsells. So a lot of people that were talking about the 1-800 contacts chat job, that is sales, not just customer service, but people are looking to buy. And, most people found it fairly decently easy to go ahead and have their sales. So they're looking for certain contacts. Well, maybe you sell them on a product or an upsell of some sort. Okay, what is the difference between remote and hybrid? So remote is I never go in the office. Hybrid is over the period of a week, a month, 3 months, half a year, I go X amount of times into the office. There is a huge amount of contention about returning to the office. Many of us don't live anywhere near the office. I am thankful that Broadpath is a remote company. They are not interested in putting you in the office. So there's that. Thank you, Jesus. Anyways, I do appreciate you all coming into the video. I know last Friday we didn't have one, but I was getting certain things set up. Anyways, thank you so much, and I will see you next time.